morning, Pastor Steve here. Hebrews 10, 11 through 14. And every priest stands ministering daily and offering repeatedly the same sacrifices, which can never take away sins. But this man, I love that, but this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down at the right hand of God. From that time waiting till his enemies are made his footstool. For by one offering he has perfected forever those who are being sanctified. Man, the realization to me of this little section set free my soul from a burden of guilt that I carried everywhere. I look at what my past sins and realizing that God has dealt with it once and for all. In the old system, the priests had to stand all the time in their work. The work was never done, day after day, sacrifice after sacrifice, over and over and over. They could never sit down. But Jesus' sacrifice was so effective that he sat down at the right hand of God, having finished his work of sacrificing for sin. The seated posture here of Jesus is important. It shows that his work's finished. It's done. He doesn't need to stand ministering daily. He still ministers in heaven. He has the ministry of intercession for his people, but that ministry flows from his completed work. He can rest. He sat down at the right hand of God, authority. Verse 14 is a wonder to me. He has perfected forever those who are being sanctified. Makes it plain that the work of Jesus is effective only, first of all, for those who are being sanctified. The work of Jesus can save every human being, but it is only effective in saving those who receive him, who are set apart to God. Once and for all, every sin dealt with. You ever think about that? The Apostle Paul said over in Colossians that he has taken the handwriting of ordinances, the charges that were against us, out of the way, nailing them to his cross. In other words, the worst thing you know about yourself has been nailed to the cross if you receive him. One sacrifice forever. What a glorious word. What a glorious word. Charles Spurgeon said, "Those for whom Christ has died were perfected by his death." Doesn't mean that he made them perfect in character, so that they're no longer sinners at all, but that he made those for whom he died perfectly free from the guilt of sin. When Christ took their sins upon himself, sin remained no longer upon them, for it could not be in two places at one and the same time. Man, you ponder that.